Hello everybody, Irisef here. Today, I wanted to play some Darkest Dungeon, and I wanted you guys to come along. I've got a bit of experience with this game. I played it a bit in early access, and I have played it a bit recently, just kind of by myself. I deleted my 2 other save files that didn't go so well. This has been the best one I've had so far, but we're starting a new one. I like this game. It's like a dungeon delving game where you set up teams of people and you make them go into these dungeons and fight monsters, and it's fun. I don't really know how much better to describe it until we actually get started. So, without further ado, let's go.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I like the story of this game. Basically, this whole place, we're about to be loading into the hamlet. This town area once was supposed to be a great, thriving little town area, but the caretaker of the estate basically decided, or he found some old writings and essentially unleashed Lovecraftian horror upon the world by digging deeper and finding a gateway into hell. And it's just, this is going to be crazy. Oh, we're not loading into the hamlet yet. I forgot. We have to do a little tutorial mission, which is going to be really annoying. Oh well. So, the way the
Brigands have run up these lanes.
Okay.
Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
So the way the game works, I may have to turn subtitles off because they're going to get right in the way. I turned them on just in case, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them on. The way the game works, you got this map, and you'll select rooms, and then you have to move from room to room, and you'll have random encounters along the way.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear
Of
of
course,
your
in the
arrival.
tutorial, these ones are actually predetermined, but you just gotta murder these guys. And of course, they can always
Their
attack back.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. And we can keep heading on. And then there are tons of interactive objects along the way. And it's good to check them out. Some of them can be dangerous.
Wealth beyond measure.
But most of them
Awarded
that
to
are
the brave
dangerous
and the foolhardy alike.
have ways of getting around that danger.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Alright, so this is going to be the final little bit of our
An
tutorial.
ambush. Send these vermin a message.
Okay, I'm going to have to turn
The
these,
rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
I'm definitely going to turn off the subtitles after this fight, because that's really annoying. Can I shoot him? Doesn't do much damage. This is gonna bleed and reduce the bleed resistance, and it's gonna do more damage. So let's go for that. And I'm actually gonna see, what's your stun resist? 50%. So if I hit him with this ability, it's only gonna do 2-3 damage, and I have a 50% chance of stunning him. That's not very good. I could just hit him with the smite ability, which has much just better damage, no other chances to do anything. That's what I'm gonna do. Just make it easy. Let's see. weakness with this tutorial mission is supposed to be really easy, so this should be over relatively soon. If as long as I do 8 damage to him here, he'll die on his turn, because he's going to take 4 damage. And there we go, he's dead.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
And then we can just... Ooh, got that miss. Luckily, we haven't taken any stress damage. So, this game is... It's got that stress mechanic. Or the stress mechanic. This bar will slowly fill up as you get hit with criticals, and there are certain abilities that will just... that enemies have that will just raise it. And when it gets up to 100, your character will be tested, and they will either resolve or be afflicted. And this will all get explained probably in just random tutorials that pop up, although I'm probably going to disable them.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And we take all that. On this tutorial, this chest is always trapped, so we're just going to return to the hamlet. And so this is the way every mission will end. We'll have this little screen, shows us the collected heirlooms, any of our treasures, and so on and so forth. And at the end of the level, experience is given out, people level up. It doesn't take a whole lot of experience to level up, but missions also don't give you very much, so... Ooh. So, the virtue chance is when they are tested, whether or not they will get, or the lower chance they have, the more likely they are to get afflicted rather than resolved. So that's kind of bad, but he also has his 15% damage, and Crusaders are a pretty powerful class, so it's pretty good. But it'll only work in the ruins.
Welcome home, such as it is.
Anyways, so this is kind of to show us
these corrupted lands.
what all we have to do. There are a lot of bosses in this game. But we won't be doing any of that for a while. So, first time we come into the town, it's got a couple of buildings. We'll look at the graveyard. This is where
Most will end up here,
anybody who dies ends
covered
up,
in the poisoned
of course.
earth.
Ancestors' memories, this is
awaiting
all about
merciful oblivion.
cutscenes and stuff. Hang on, let
In
me turn
time,
off.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
There we go. Save that. There. And then, lastly, we have the stagecoach. This is the
Women
newest
and
one.
men, soldiers
This
and
one
outlaws,
is super important.
fools and
We will
corpses.
always be
All
wanting to
will
take
find their way
people
to
here.
us now that the road is clear.
And one of the first things I like to do is increase the stagecoach
More
network
arrive,
up to 4.
foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
That way we can get a whole
in
new
this
team of people
domain
every
of the damned.
round if we so need to do so. So, with these 4 people, it's now time that we can go on a mission.
mecca
Our only
of
choice
madness
is the
and
ruins, so
morbidity.
we will be doing that.
Your work begins.
And this is the order I want this to go in. The usual suspects. This is, you will always, when you start the game, end up with these 4 people. They might have different names, but they're the same. This guy, he does have perfect. He is almost entirely set up with the skills that I would want him to. The only thing I would change is him having blinding gas instead of decision. So this guy is basically perfect, and our cleric does have the single target heal. That will be fine. She won't be able to use that mace bash, but other than that, that'll be fine. Okay, so we've set up our people the way we want them, and next we come into the provisionals.
The cost of preparedness, measured now
We
in
have
gold.
all of these resources we can take.
Later,
It is important to take
in blood.
plenty of food, but this is only a short mission, so I'm only going to take 12. 2 shovels on a short mission, just to be safe. And then any anti-venoms, holy waters, and stuff like that, they're good to have at least one of. You will need at least 8 torches for a short mission. It's good to have at least one of each of these things. Medicinal herbs. In this particular place that we're going, the ruins, medicinal herbs, you only need 1. I will take at least 2 keys every time that I go to the ruins on a short mission, 3 on a medium, 4 on a long. Because keys are very, very much so used all the time in this dungeon. So we've got a little bit of everything, and I think we are ready to go. Yep. And so we're going to be doing our first mission. And I didn't actually look into what this mission was. It's probably just a scouting mission, so we just have to visit a certain number of rooms. Yep. 90%. And so we just started. Walk down. We'll see. Okay, so we find an unburned torch.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Let's burn torch and head into the new room. The light, depending on how much light you have, different effects will come into place. We got lucky, we surprised them, so that's good. Should be able to take these guys out super easily. Heck, why not just buff him? Well, I guess I'll use that to buff the torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. You require only
Torch
the
is already, I
strength
think,
to
at
follow
100
it.
now. Alright. So this is an unlocked strong box. Open it. Contents are ours. Money, shovels, and gems. So that's good. And okay, so this is what the shovels are used
Even
for.
the cold
Every once in a
stone
while, come
seems
across a
bent
rebel.
on preventing
If you
passage.
do not have a shovel, this will do damage and stress damage to your people, and reduce the light. So always need to have a shovel. Alright, some more combat. Immediately embolden him, because this guy is our powerhouse. See, this is one of those stress attacks I was talking about. It does very little damage, but it bumps up that stress meter. And so this guy should be able to get both of these kills if he's lucky.
As
Yeah.
the fiend falls, a faint
And when
hope
monsters
blossoms.
die, they leave corpses, which just get in the way. All in all, just a pain in the dick. Stun that guy so that it can't stress us out anymore. Start working to get it taken down. That plague grenade should kill it.
A death by inches.
That plague grenade is a very, very, very powerful blight. So it's one of the most useful abilities I've seen in this game. Let's get our torches going. I just like it to be above 75, just because that's safe, especially in the early game. Later on in the game, once I've gotten some more trinkets and or just higher level guys, I might do some low light runs.
A handsome reward.
The
For a
default
task
character,
well
this
performed.
guy, Reynald, he will be the default character you start the game with every single time, and he will always have this fucking kleptomaniac perk, which pisses me the fuck off. It's the most annoying shit in the world, because he just... You miss out on so many resources because you have to use him at the beginning of the game. Most likely, these 4 people will not be sticking with me in the long run. I'll use them while I have to, but ultimately they aren't all that good. Anyways, let's buff up this guy. I suppose I should go for the grape shot. Get general damage down on everybody. Stun the stress dealer. Oh no! Did not stun the stress dealer. And this is very unlikely to kill both of these guys.
Continue
Got one
the
of them at
onslaught.
least.
Destroy them all.
Ways.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Ow. Bleeding. Take another grape shot blast, I
Press
suppose.
disadvantage.
Get that kill, that's
Give
good.
them no quarter.
And let's try to Yeah, this flight will kill this guy. So we can focus.
Slowly.
Oh, well.
Gently.
Thought my
This
healer
is
might
how
get a
a
chance
life
to
is
go first,
taken.
but I was wrong. Oh, shit! I feel like an absolute ass-tard. I was supposed to use a key on that. Oh well. I do want to go get this curio, so I'm going to move around this way. Head back to this room. I can go get that. They're all going to bleed out a little bit. That's fine. Sack's contents are yours.
Packs laden with
Got
loot
so much holy
are
water.
often low on supplies.
Holy water. Burn the torches and head in. Ooh. Speaking of holy water, that statue in the background is very useful. Okay, getting some good damage down. Ooh! That's still in pain. Uh-oh. I gotta heal my people. No, not judgment. Divine grace. Yeah, highwayman. Get healed. It's not very much, but get healed. This hopefully will kill.
Back
Yes!
to the pit.
And a bit of stress reduction. And you start pistol shot. Nah! You suck! And this guy's not at the back, so I can't plague grenade him. So I'll use emboldening vapors on him again. And then just have him smite this guy. Because the smite does extra damage against unholy, so this is gonna annihilate him.
Annihilated.
Hey! Even the announcer agrees with me. Okay, so the whole... Oh. Should probably not screw this up. I want this person, because they got a high stress. Holy water on the fountain. Divine benefit. Reduces stress and heals them. Back to full. So that's good. Let us head on up. Ah! Trap!
Mechanical hazards. Possessed by evil intent.
Heading into the next room. Let's see. Nothing here. Excuse me. Yep. Loot it. Okay, so we have found a bunch of food. I'm just gonna eat this. All of it. There we go. Oh, and then hunger strike. So this is, you need to keep food in your inventory pretty much all the time because hunger can strike at any time. And if you don't have it, you take a bunch of damage and stress damage. So it's like it forces you to heal every once in a while, and if you can't heal, you get hurt for it. It's kind of crappy. Anyways, we've technically completed the mission, but I want to keep going and find out what's in this last room. Because I'm greedy. At least in this game. Use a shovel. Crack the last of the torches to make sure it is as bright as we can get it. Except for I was still moving, so I kind of screwed it up. And head in. Let's see if we got anything to fight. There's some treasure. Let's make sure we actually use our key this time because I screwed that up last time. I'm actually going to start with the plague grenade. Start lighting these guys down. That goblet's not nice. Really not nice. Unsure as to whether I should go for the grape shot blast. Yeah, let's go for it. Because that'll make sure that this unit dies on its next turn. Dazzling Light is the stun. We will drop that on the stun rate? 100? 75% chance to stun the guy in the front who's going to do the most damage. Said it's a good idea. Did it work? Yes.
As the light gains
So
purchase,
he's going to miss his turn. This
spirits are
round.
lifted, and
Good.
purpose is made clear.
Now I do want to just start smacking this guy down. He's only got 11 health left. I might be able to kill him.
Confidence
Yes!
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Perfect. Pistol shot. If I weaken this guy, he might be able to die on this turn if I do at least 6 damage.
Their formation
And I just
is
killed him outrightly.
broken.
Perfect.
Maintain the offensive.
That guy dies. All that's left is this stupid little bone soldier who is not going to last. Because this guy's going to smite him. And they're done.
This expedition at least
everything.
promises success.
Now, let's not screw this up. The heirloom chests, if you use a key, you will undoubtedly always get plenty of heirlooms. Let's throw away these anti-venoms, take these. And that is everything we can do here. So, quest complete. Alright. So we got some good stuff. Plenty of gold. And a good number of heirlooms. Heirlooms are super important. And let's see, these guys both got something. So you got weaker for melee. And you got better at range. You're obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge, which may or may not be super bad.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So okay, so we got 2 new buildings. We got the Abbey and
The
the
cobwebs
Tavern.
have been dusted, the pews
These
set
are both
straight.
places that you can come
The Abbey
to
calls to the
de-stress.
faithful.
Um,
Fresh kegs,
So you can put your
cards,
people in
and
here and
curtained rooms
remove the
promise solace to the weary and
that they
broken
have.
alike.
Stagecoach though. Ooh, we got a bounty hunter to take, a
The thrill
grave
of the
robber to
hunt.
take, and we can
The
get a
promise of
replacement
payment.
Vestal, depending on which one of these is the best. You definitely are, although I would rather have Judgment than Mace Bash. This is a good setup. He's got the party heal and the regular heal. So you can join
A
us.
sister of battle, pious and
in
unrelenting.
Because you are only a level 1 and your stress is at more than 50%, and I really don't want to spend the money on that. I'm sorry, but goodbye, hero.
This one has become vestigial, useless.
The vestigial limb must be cut off. Anyways, I think that for now, this is a good place to wrap up the episode. We've completed a mission, and in the next episode we'll come back and we'll do some more missions. Or just one, depending on how long it takes. Anyways, until then, this has been Aerosith. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll talk at you next time.